Welcome back to another episode of the Logo Plus podcast. I am your host, Logo, and welcome to episode 8, I think. We have another guest. We have Ian, also known as Hammy, also one of the Swanky Swashbucklers members.
Yes, indeed. Hello.
Yes. I just discovered the Swanky Swashbucklers YouTube channel today, which it consists of 5 people. There's 5 of you, isn't there? There's Angus,
yes,
Tormid, Angus said Angus twice. There's you.
Yeah, Angus and Alex.
Yes. Wait. You, Angus, Tormid, Alex, and Ewan.
And Ewan.
Yes.
Yeah.
There we go. So, you know what? I'll even leave a link to the Swanky Swashbucklers YouTube channel in the description of this episode. Make sure to go subscribe to them. They have about 80 subscribers, and they're wanting to beat my channel, our logo, to 1,000 subscribers. So make sure to subscribe.
Yes, we are going to get that race on the go. We're not going to get bots accounts because we're not like that. We're going to need to upload often. Our editor needs to be more keen.
I actually can't believe you guys have a YouTube channel.
Yeah.
Editor
He couldn't
Tormid.
cut the videos properly. He literally did cuts, and I kept thinking we had adverts on our videos.
That's funny. Okay, I'm just searching up the channel right now. Swashbuckler. Anyway, for the plan for this episode of the podcast with Ian, we're going to be talking about we're going to be doing the same thing that we've done with like David, Jackson, and Aaron. We're going to be talking about how Ian and I met as friends, and just our friendship history and how we got on with it at school together. Yeah, I've also searched up Swanky Swashbuckler and it didn't show up this time. Alright, well, we'll look at that there. Anyways,
Well,
how did we
maybe have
meet
to do an episode. I can't
actually don't actually
remember.
know. I remember we've known each other since second year. I've known that because we used to be in. Remember, was it Mr. McCarran's English class?
No, was it?
Mr. McCarran, second year English, was it not?
Yeah, was that
remember
S2 or 3? It's one of the two.
I thought it was S2. I might have been S3. I don't know, but I don't actually know how we met because me and you, we were good friends. We used
I
to
thought
go
it was I think it
down
was
the street.
either English or it was PE or something. No, or something like PE or something. No, was it? No, it must
I
have
don't know
been
if it
English.
was. There was one day, the day that I met Jackson, and it was on a sports day, and I remember I made him angry and he pushed me into a hedge. I don't know if it was that day because I swear there was like angst in that
I remember like on that trip
was
day
like
where we
Aidan
did
Robertson.
in S1 we literally just did some sports and stuff, and then there was climbing and stuff, and I remember I was talking to a guy called Josh or something.
Yep.
And when I tried talking to him in high school, he hated my guts. Like, we got on okay, and then he hated my guts. I was like, okay then. Like, you've just changed.
So very nice.
Yeah, I don't know if he hated my guts, but I tried like talking to him and hanging out with him, but yeah, that didn't go well. It wasn't the best, but I can't remember when we started being friends. It was probably it was probably English that we started talking quite a bit.
Yeah, I'm actually trying to think how we became
I can't
friends.
remember.
I don't remember at all.
I don't know if it's because I kept getting moved around in that English class because I used to do a lot of random stuff that I am not proud of.
Alright.
I remember there was one time I was actually like I got pulled out of class because I literally had like a big massive bag of Haribos, and I had 8 in the morning, and I was extremely hyper active, and then the English teacher that we had took me out the classroom, and he was like telling me off, and I was like, sorry, I've just had like a full bag of Haribos for my breakfast.
Haribos for breakfast, jeez.
Yeah, I'm not like I think it was for my breakfast, or I had the food and then I just had Haribos as well. I can't actually remember. And then I kept getting moved around that entire class.
Ah, right.
Yeah, I can't remember. Then I don't know if I got moved to your table, and then we started talking. I guess I don't know.
Yeah, I don't actually remember. I just remember us going down the street all the time.
Yeah, and then Ari, and then Connor now.
Yeah,
known as Ari.
Everyone. I've mentioned Connor a lot, quite a few names on my channel and Logo Plus. They're not. She is now called Ari or something like that.
Yeah, but we'll call her Connor.
Connor for now, because it makes sense.
Yeah, that's in the past.
Yes.
If she's watching this, sorry if you get offended. Hopefully, we won't get
Actually, I shouldn't have left with that.
sued.
Yes.
But no, until yeah, we used to always go down the street, and then Connor came along, and then you would always do that thing where you're hiding from me.
Yes, I remember. Me and Ian went down the
And
street for like months together. He'd go to Lebo's, I'd go across the road, go co-op, pay for my stuff, he'd meet me. Lebo's is a chippy, by the way. He'd then come across the road, co-op, get the rest of his stuff at
Yeah.
co-op, then we'd walk back up the road. And then, yeah, we done that for ages, then Connor joined us, and then
Yeah,
me and Connor kind of made Ian angry a few times.
yeah,
Because me and Connor would go to co-op, and then when you arrived at co-op, we would when you were paying, we'd leave you, go back up to the school and like
Yeah.
hide your bag or something.
yeah. That's when I ended up being like, I don't know where my bag is, so I just went and said to like the
Do you
head
like?
of our year, and I was like, "Can I put my bag in your office? Because it keeps getting moved by someone. I don't know whom." So
I remember
I ended up doing that.
I remember one time someone hid my bag and I got really angry, even though me and Connor did it to you like every day.
I don't know if that was me or if that was David.
To be honest, I wouldn't be surprised if it was David.
It could
really
have been either of us. I couldn't tell you. I can't actually remember from that
To be
far
fair,
back.
if it was you, then fair enough. I mean,
Yeah, I
I did it
can't-
a lot of times to you.
I don't like looking back up. That's my bad past
Yes.
of me being annoying as fuck, as you could say.
Oh, I
Might have to
remember.
bleep that word out.
Do you remember the times we honestly, you can say whatever you want on Logo Plus. Remember, we used to hang around to the bike bins before the bike bins got
Oh yeah, the
moved
bike
at like the end of
bins, yeah.
second year. There was
I
me.
remember that.
I mean, I think it was just like remember. Well, Connor
Yeah,
was
there
there.
was-
There was me. There was
Yeah,
you. There was
and
Hayes.
then-
There was it Aiden Robertson there. There was David.
Yeah,
David just used to
and
appear,
then
and I swear no one liked him.
Sophie as well, I think.
Oh, Sophie Ewan.
Sometimes, not all the time.
Leon
And then
Elliott
I think-
sometimes used to appear.
Oh yeah, I'm not even joking. I swear I saw him with Alex literally on Wednesday.
All right.
I don't know what he's doing, but he was in like some sort of what's it called? Just high vis stuff. I don't know what the hell he's doing though.
Huh. I'm gonna go look at Leon Elliott's Facebook page. See what
You-
he's up to.
You
Leon-
you know his Facebook page.
Yeah, I'm friended to like 5 different people called Leon Elliott. Leon's has like 5 different. He's got like 5 different Facebook accounts, all named the same thing.
Why does Leon Elliott have 5 different Facebook accounts?
I don't know. What's the most recent thing?
That's
I don't know. It's just like him
Okay.
sharing random Facebook stuff.
he must be forgetting his passwords a lot or something anyway.
Probably. It's just him sharing random stuff. Yeah.
I'm not going to say anything mean because there has now been a new law,
A new
hate
law?
law crime, I believe, is
Ah.
what I've heard.
All right.
Where if you say something offensive, like I think it was something to do with about LGBT or something like that, you basically could you'd get in a lot of trouble and possibly jail time or something.
Oh, okay. Never knew that.
I think it's if you offend, and it's also I think racist stuff as well.
Oh,
So it's just a hate crime thing, guys.
yes.
I don't really.
Hmm.
I understand why they've done it for certain reasons, but if people don't try not do it to say stuff and try not to be offensive or anything like that, they don't deserve to get punished if
Yeah.
if they keep consistently doing it. But I've just heard that's a new law.
All right. Fair enough.
You have to make sure that we don't say any offensive
any-
stuff to
any
the
bad
LGBT
stuff.
community or any races.
I'll wave my pride flag. Don't worry.
Yeah, I mean, you're not getting forced to wave the flag if you don't want to. But they might just say it's a hate crime. You're not waving the LGBT flag. It's a hate crime.
Sorry, I don't own a LGBTQ flag or LGBTQIA plus.
I
Whatever the
don't-
hell.
yeah,
Wait a
I
minute.
don't
I swear there's like 10
own-
different letters now. I'm not saying it's a bad thing. I'm just saying
I
I
thi-
swear they
yeah,
add a letter
yeah.
every year.
There's always new different ones coming out. It's
Yes.
like new game releases. I hope that's not offensive, but there's always something extra
They also
added
had, like,
on. But
different colours, because it used to just be like the colours of the rainbow. Then this where they added like black, brown, and white to the colours.
Yeah, no, it was
The
colours
flag.
of the rainbow, and they've had other colours as well.
Yes. Anyways, I think when Memory and Cora like stole your bag and that,
Yeah.
there was one point, I don't know, was this like 5th, 6th year time? Maybe 4th?
No, not fifth.
No, like,
it
I know
wasn't
this
fifth.
next bit though was like, maybe 4th, 5th. We
Yeah,
just didn't
probably,
speak.
I would say fourth.
I think
Yeah,
there was a
well,
wee bit we didn't speak at all.
I think we just sort of fell out a bit.
Because I
We just
remember,
stopped talking.
oh, I'm gonna go to, I'm gonna go to a certain man I know called Brendo Rob. I've mentioned him before. Brendo Rob YouTube channel. Because in one of his Minecraft videos, he mentioned, saying, "Oh, today, Ian and Ryan had a fight." I don't know if you remember that.
Oh
There was
yeah,
a-
that,
I don't remember that
I do.
much.
Like, it wasn't like, I think you got angry and I got angry.
Yeah, I
And-
probably annoyed you or
No,
something.
yeah, it wasn't like a
Yeah,
vicious fight.
I don't want to.
like,
I'm
no-
glad I don't remember it.
No one really. It wasn't really. No one won, and we didn't get in trouble by teachers. But it was. I remember it being a very icy day,
It was
and
winter.
I think I hid your bag because you hid mine or something, and then you got angry and pushed me or something, and then I think I swung and probably missed or might have hit you. I can't remember.
'Cause I
Or
remember-
I might have knocked your glasses off, but I think. We kept trying to fight, but we were literally slipping on this glass.
God, I'm
not
glad I
glass,
don't remember this.
slipping on the ice, so no one was winning this fight because we were both just. I don't know, we're hanging on to each other, but we were literally just slipping on this ice. So no one got battered and no one lost.
But whenever I mentioned it to Jackson, Jackson just says that you were pretty much giving me a haircut. You were like scuffing my like hair, probably because it's ice.
I don't think it's because everyone was. I was slipping and I think you were slipping and it just didn't go anywhere.
To be fair, I'm looking at this Brenda Robb video, which I think it's this one he mentions it in. This was November, end of November.
Yeah, what year was that?
2019.
Yeah, so no, I think that's when.
And it got me like 10 subscribers.
Okay, why is Brenda's voice so high
Within
pitched?
like just today.
Yeah, he's so
And
happy.
Bonsa got.
I've not seen that man in a long time, Brenda Robb.
I'm sorry, Brendan, if you're watching this by any chance.
There's something. So right now, just
He's gonna sue you for
I'm at
copyright
school today.
for playing his videos.
And you get them from fishing, so that's why we're gonna go
Okay,
fishing.
let's see. So this episode,
Nothing much happened at school today.
he's talking about school.
But what's happening like everywhere else right now? Jesus Christ, these trees build a. What's down here?
Trying to find it.
Oh my God.
I think it is that video.
Uh,
I swear it is.
Oh, look at this one. Let's see.
have 8
I wanna.
in it. First
Uh,
person to come up to me tomorrow and say nice new shoes gets a free Lucozade.
oh, I wanted that free Lucozade. Okay, it's not.
I don't
Episode, I
think-
swear it was episode 2.
That's
Within,
one
like,
of them,
just
but-
today. And so yeah, that's it. Like 100 already. They want people thought like would have
Yeah,
won.
I
Oh, here we
remember
go.
it back.
Ian said like,
Hang on.
Ryan Party.
Oh,
You know.
here we
that.
go.
So yeah, I thought of some things.
This is it.
About like what happened at school. So today I didn't actually see it, but apparently Ryan Party and Ian got in a fight. And when I asked Ryan, Ryan said he won.
Oh.
But then when I asked Ian, Ian said that he won. If you know what I mean. So
Oh, so I said I won.
don't
You
really
said
know what's
you
going
won.
on with that. I don't
Yeah,
know.
I- as
think
a-
would have won, but people who I'd spoken to who'd actually seen it said Ryan won. So
I'm not gonna take that win. I'm not taking it.
Yeah,
I'll call it a draw.
I'll be
Ian.
honest. I'll be honest. It was one of no one won. It's just one.
Yeah.
It was one of those ones. No one won.
No one
we
won
were
that.
both slipping.
It was
We were
just
both
slippery
slipping on
ice.
this ice. So no one was literally throwing proper punches at each other.
I used to imagine us missing and just punch in the air. Oh,
Yeah,
I'm
no,
glad I
we're-
don't remember
yeah,
that
I'm-
much.
No, I remember. I don't remember it that much, but I remember it was very icy and we're both
Yes.
slipping.
Oh my god.
But
Yeah,
it's-
we'll call it as a draw.
yeah.
We'll call it as a draw.
I can't even remember what it was for, but I have a feeling it was something to do with bags or something.
Probably it must have been because I used to hide your bag.
Yeah,
all
I
the
think
time.
it's because one time I actually got back early. I decided, oh, I'm going to do what Ryan does to me. I can't remember, or someone was everyone was throwing your bag around or something like that. I know
Yes.
it's something to do with your bag. I can't actually remember.
Yes. For some reason I just couldn't take my bag getting moved one time. Then probably just got really
Yeah.
pissed.
I think everyone has those days though where they get like so angry where they
Unless it could have been a
do
bad
stuff.
day. It could have been one of my bad days.
Yeah, I
don't
mean
know.
every day at school was a bad day.
Yes.
I mean, especially if you were certain names, like I'm not dissing anyone, but especially for a lot of people had bad days, especially like David,
Yes.
constantly bullied. I
Yes.
was talking to him the other day, and I used to always dislike him, but I think he's a nice guy. I'm not gonna criticize.
Yeah, a lot of people-
I'm not gonna say I'm not gonna say I don't like him anymore.
Just so everyone knows
He's-
who we're talking about. We're talking about David, the David that's in my videos occasionally. Ninja DC, that's who we're talking about. Just so everyone knows.
Yeah. So no, I used to not like him because I don't know. I think there's sometimes we didn't get along, and I always thought we're sort of back and forth with each other. But no, I mean, I think we've just sort of moved on, and he seems to all right. Like
There was some points in school where I never liked David, but I do like David. I'm just friends with him.
no,
But I do
he's-
kind of feel bad because like a lot of people just hated him, and he just like get
no, a lot of
kicked out of
people,
his friend
yeah.
groups.
But I mean, what I heard from him was he got a proper. He used to get proper bullied. I did get bullied, but not as bad as him. He said he got
Yes.
like hit, like drowned as well and stuff like that.
You know?
Yeah, crazy. I was just like when I heard that I was like, oh my god, like Jesus. But I mean, I
Yeah.
still, yeah, I didn't get as badly bullied as he did because he got like beat up. I think he might got hit and stuff like that. So
Yeah.
I didn't get. I mean, I still got bullied, but not nearly as bad as him.
I remember I used to
I-
always get people used to talk to me about you, and it was talking about like your walk style. Like apparently
Yeah, that-
walking like you're like a big man or something like that. I don't know.
Yeah, I don't know. I just have a weird walk, I guess.
I mean, I just
I mean,
think
I
the walk.
do-
I mean,
I
everyone
do-
walks differently.
Yeah, I try like my best. Like I don't know. Sometimes I have a bit of a swagger, you could say, but I nowadays like if I do it sometimes I don't really intentionally mean it. I'll maybe do it for a joke with my mates occasionally, but not all the time.
Ah,
I'll
yeah.
try and just keep my hands at my side and make sure there's not any swagger.
Aye. Yeah.
Or I could
anyways.
call it swanky. Now for
Swanky.
swanky
Swanky
swashbucklers.
swashbuckler, jeez. I also
This is
talked
the
about
walk of swanky
swashbuckler.
swashbucklers.
Everyone that's watching this podcast, head over to our local Discord. I put in the announcements tab. Everyone make sure to subscribe to Swanky Swashbucklers, and I sent a link to their YouTube channel. And they've had some reactions from someone called Duck Ewan, Duck and Ewan again, putting different things on. So yes, make sure to
I
go.
think yeah, that's
subscribe.
Alex and Ewan.
Oh, it's Duck Alex.
Yeah, Duck's
Oh, I was
Alex.
wondering who Duck was because I was talking about the Discord last week on the podcast and talking about how like a whole bunch of people joined in one day, and yeah,
Yeah,
so
no.
Duck. Who's Seven, by the way? There's just someone that's called Seven.
I don't know who that is actually.
Oh, right.
I don't know who Seven. Do you know who Seven is?
I have no clue who Seven is.
Wait, who is it?
I don't know. I know
Oh,
hang on, where's this? I know a certain person's name if they were show up.
yeah,
I'm
I
not
don't
sure.
know. I don't know who they are.
I know Angus. Oh, more people have been speaking. There's someone called Kitty.
I don't know who. Kitty
I'm not
is.
Nova. Yeah, I definitely know who Angus is. Here's this person. Where are they? Oh, I've lost them again. Here we go. Ari. And then the links.
Ari, that'll
Ariana
be-
626.
That'll probably be.
That'll be definitely X
that'll be Ari,
Ronok626.
X. Yeah.
Yes, Ronok is Connor backwards if anyone's confused. That was Connor's, well, Ari's old username because when
Yeah.
her name was Connor. So it's Ari. So it's Ariana66. Okay, anyway, I don't want to get in trouble for talking about
Yeah, we
trans.
don't want to.
I want to stay away from that area. Oh wow. For the first time, the VIP chat has actually been used in the Discord. Wow. I gave 3 people VIP, and then Angus was
Mhm.
like, friends will get VIP, so I gave him it. What's that noise, by the way, I'm hearing in the background?
I don't know.
What is happening?
I think I was listening to FNAF Ambience earlier. Because
Alright.
it's just funny. And I think it accidentally played on my phone.
Oh, it's confused. Anyways,
God's sake, this bloody FNAF Ambience. I need to get it off my phone.
That's funny.
No, it's not coming off my phone. Oh, sorry, I don't know what. Sorry for that disturbance.
Yes. What else was I going to say? Oh yeah, do you remember? I don't actually remember too many classes we were in. Were you in PE when it was like? It was the time when David Craigie liked Becca Scobie. You in that class?
I might have been.
It was with Miss Kinmont. There was Cornelius in there. There was.
What year was that?
Ooh, I don't know.
I only had Miss Kidman S1.
Oh,
And
so
then I
probably
never
not
had her
then.
again.
I thought you were in.
And then S2. Well, no, I might have had her S1 and S2, and then I had Mrs. Ray for a while, and then Mr. Duncan, I think it was.
Maybe not then. Maybe I've just said David liked Becca Scobie for no reason. I apologise, David. I've said it.
Yeah,
twice
no,
now.
that was a rumor for a long time. But
I mean, apparently David liked a few people. That were just rumors.
yeah, but again,
I mean,
that
to be honest,
I would say that
I
could
used
be
to always say, I
classed-
used to laugh at him, but who cares? I mean, I think every
mean,
man likes a
if it-
female at some point.
Yeah, exactly. But I mean, a lot of the time people just try and say that say that someone likes someone when they don't really. And they're
Yeah.
just doing it to be, do it a way to annoy them, so they react a lot of the
Yes.
time. It's like
Um,
if someone said to you that I'm trying to think, Rebecca Scobie liked you. Like if you didn't like them, it would annoy you a bit.
exactly.
So I mean, I think it's another tactic for bullying as such, just people trying to get into your head and wind you up a bit.
To be fair, I've done that a few times to people who said, "Oh, this person." I've said
mean,
like
it's
say
alright-
David likes someone when he doesn't, just to get a reaction.
I mean,
I've
it's
been there,
alright
done
to
it.
say, like, if you're friends with the person, it's alright to wind them up now and then, say, "Oh, you like such and such," for a joke, but you
Yes.
don't be spreading. You don't spread it around. You just say it to him for a little, wind them up.
Oh yeah.
You're able to, if you're close friends with them, then you wind them up about something. If they said, "Oh, they have a crush on someone," it's okay to do that, but not like spread stuff and make stuff up.
I remember one time David was it David? I think it was David. He had a crush on someone and he told me. I think it was David. It was not David. I do apologise to whoever it was. And they told me this was like S1 time. And me with my big mouth, I couldn't keep a secret, so I just went around telling everyone. I think that was David who had a crush on him, and he didn't like me for that. I think so. When the next time he had a crush, he wouldn't tell me. He told Jackson. Because he never trusted me, even like this was like 4th year, he never trusted me. Because back
Yeah,
in
I
the
think
guess
a lot of people just sort of, if you say something and spread it, they don't really trust you again.
That's
which
probably
is
fair,
very
'cause
understandable.
I would never, I would just try to get a reaction out of people a lot of times.
Yeah.
Yes,
I remember you used to do that, like that voice.
I was gonna do that.
high pitched voice.
oh my
You
god.
used to do that all the time, and everyone used to be like, "All right," and then you'd do that voice.
Yeah, I would go, alright! I can't do it now. That's my
You can't
attempt.
do it, but
I
you
can't
used to
do it, my voice is
like,
too deep now.
Yeah, you used to do a, yeah, you used to
I-
have a high pitched
I-
voice.
I-
and
no,
do
I-
a voice.
I really miss, like, to be honest, the school days sometimes. I miss 16 Declan. Declan is,
Oh,
I love,
yeah.
Declan was so
I
funny.
Yeah, I wonder what he's doing with
I
himself
don't.
now.
Someone told me Declan wanted to be a chef, and I said I think Declan's tasted enough. I
You
feel
never
bad
know
to
what-
say that.
Yeah, but I mean, Declan, you never know. People could turn a life around just so quickly. They could be fat at one point in their life, and
If
then they
anyone-
could just go and lose a lot
Pe-
of weight.
What we're talking, Declan Masson. I don't know why I said his second name. It doesn't matter. Anyway, Declan's big. So so for some reason, when someone said he wanted to be a chef, I said I think he's tasted, or a food critic, whatever it was. I said I think he's tasted enough to make fun of him. But I feel
Yeah,
bad.
but to be fair, I could see him be something like a chef, because I mean,
To be fair,
It's-
Declan liked cooking at school. He did love
if
cooking.
you like cooking, it's at least it's a passion, a passion that he likes and something that he can actually do.
Exactly. Do you remember Scottish Studies with Miss Karen, Miss B, in 5th year?
Oh yeah,
Yeah, Miss
and
Carol, I
yeah,
loved that
That
class.
was I loved that
I
class
loved
so
that.
much.
There was not very many of us in it. There was like Derry Reid, there was me, there was you, there was Jackson, there was Declan, there was Murray, there was Andrew, there was Cian, there was Bryce in it?
I think sometimes you turned up. I'm not.
That's like
100%
9
sure.
people. And there might be
We
even
also forgot someone.
Hayes, Cornelius,
Yeah.
11.
Cornelius, yeah.
And there was 11 of us.
Cornelius, because Cornelius literally randomly walked in our classroom
Yeah,
and
Cornelius-
was like, he
Yeah, I
just
remember
randomly
that.
walked in our class, was like, yo, can I join? And then he just joined the class.
Yeah,
like,
and he just joined the class. Like as you walked in, oh, can I join the class? Because we were talking about it at lunch. Because Cornelius didn't like his class, and then he just
Yeah.
then we sat down in our class, and he just appeared out of nowhere, and then he just
yeah,
joined.
and then, they were like, then
That was
Mrs.
sick.
B was just like, oh, just come in. I love that class, and I'm like,
I miss that
that
class.
I mean, although it wasn't like the most funnest, it wasn't the most interesting thing.
I mean,
I
we
was
kind
just-
of
I
watched
think-
Still Game a lot.
It was what? Yeah, we watched Still Game, which was class.
We watched Braveheart, was it? We watched.
Yeah, I think we did.
And then I remember
Yeah.
there was it
think
must have
we
been
might
around.
have had to. Did we not have to write an essay or something?
We probably
on
did it for
Braveheart or
essays.
something.
Yes, we did, and there was like questions, I think.
Yeah,
Correct.
something like that.
I remember this is
No.
a day where it was just me and Jackson. It must have been like the end of the day before Christmas or the day before the end of the year. And it was just me and Jackson
Yeah.
that day. And then we went to the class, and then we just ended up sitting and watching Spider-Man. The film was Spider-Man film.
Yeah, she
think
she
it's
just
Spider-Man.
tried and she just went and found a Scottish Spider-Man online for Scottish studies.
Yes, I miss that class so much.
Yeah,
Fifth year was so
on
good,
the
so
last
sick.
yeah the last day of the high school was the most upsetting. Most upset I've got.
I'm pretty sure actually. Today, April 19th, as we're recording this podcast was recorded 2 days before it gets uploaded. Today actually is last days of schools, because on my Instagram I went to some people that I follow, and that
Yeah.
are still, like, or that are 6 years in schools.
I
and
keep
they're saying
seeing
it's the last
when
year,
I go on
last day.
TikToks, I keep seeing loads of people post, like random people that I don't know as well,
Alright.
post their final day and they're like, "Oh, see you next week," and they're like, "We're not in next week."
I
or
can't
something
believe
like
you.
that.
It's been a year since we left. Our final day was a year ago now. That's
It's
mad.
been probably about a year, nearly 2 years, I would say, for me, because I left. Did you leave in S5 or 6?
Oh yeah, you did leave in. Oh yeah, you left in end of fifth, didn't you?
Yeah, I didn't continue with 6.
Oh my god, I've just remember. That's mad. It's been 2 years since you left.
Yeah.
I never thought of that. It's been okay. Well, there you go. It's been 2 years since Ian's last day. Or
Yeah.
yeah, and it's been 1 year. I forgot you were in the 6th year.
Yeah, no, I went to college and did plumbing, but I never enjoyed it. So I'm
Wait, how
going
did
back to
I was
college.
gonna say how did that go, but you didn't like plumbing. Wait, what
Yeah,
are you
I-
doing now? You still at college?
I'm going to. I'm not at college just now, but I'm going back to college in September to do a health and social care
Alright, fair enough.
course.
Do
I'm
you
doing.
you still work? Cause you last,
Yeah, I still work. I do.
Yes.
I just do a work at Boots during weekends.
that's the perf one, wasn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah, 'cause that's what I heard last time. Fair enough.
Yeah. No,
Alright.
it's I'm just working away as usual.
I can't believe that's been 2 years since you left. Wow.
It's mental.
We missed you in
time-
6th year.
I mean, it would have probably been good for me because I probably would have got more. I don't know. High school brought a lot of my annoyingness out. I would say I
Yes.
did a lot of silly things that I tend to regret.
Do you remember?
But
Do you remember the
there's
time?
fun.
we used to-
Although I did silly things, there was funny moments.
Oh, yeah, there was a lot. Yeah.
What were you the way say there?
Do you remember what was the place called at the bottom of the Duffus Park? We used to always walk to like with like Connor or Ari, whatever.
The skate park.
The skate park. There you go. When there was literally Swanky Swashbucklers plus me, David, and Connor
And Jackson sometimes.
and Jackson sometimes
as
would
well.
appear. Me and Jackson used to
Yeah.
just wander around at school, or sometimes I'd go down with you guys.
Yeah.
Yeah, because it was you five Swanky Swashbucklers. It was
And
me.
then we just
David,
we used to
Connor,
play just
and
random
Chris.
games at the kiddie games.
I loved
'cause
those
We just had
days.
nothing else to do.
It was just us. It was just us chilling at the skate park, like.
Yeah.
Any of us
Either that
skate
or we
park,
played like tag or something just for the
Yeah,
laughs.
It was fun. Then we also went to that big. Wait, were you there when we went to the big field? Or was that just 6th year? We also went to a big field.
fields.
The Sundays went to a big field just up a pathway through some trees.
And no, I don't think I was there.
That was sixth. There
But
was we
no,
did that in sixth year.
I
I think, then.
remember. Yeah, probably because the only thing I had done in S5 is me, Alex, Angus, Tormid. I don't know if Ewan did it. I can't remember. And then I think Cornelius might have done it. I'm not actually 100% sure. And I don't know if Connor did it at the time. But we walked from Cooper to Newborough.
I remember you guys saying that. And then I remember I was gonna go to Kew, but then I was like, then I think I would say just no, I'm not even gonna
Yeah,
do anything. And I remember you guys actually done it, because I remember like seeing some. It was like a picture. I swear you took some pictures and I seen it or something somehow. You guys actually walked.
Yeah.
I didn't actually realize how far Newborough was away from Cooper, because I swear Newborough.
Yeah, no, actually, I remember now. It wasn't Cornelius or Ewan didn't go because they just didn't see the point, which is understandable.
Cooper to St Andrews is 9.6 miles. Cooper to Newborough. I used to think Newborough was right next to Cooper.
Yeah,
And then I realised it's not.
very far. We literally went. That took us about 8-9 hours to do. It was rough. We
In
literally
fact-
went through Ladybank and then Octormuckday.
Oh, you went that way. Oh, in
Yeah,
fact,
we
Newborough's
literally went
further away. Newborough's nearly 11 miles.
we literally went through. We were literally just walking through fields at one point with horses.
Flipping heck.
And we were just trying to be careful that they didn't come and just pelt us.
Yes. Wait, so
It
what? That
was-
would. That would. What did? How long ago was that? That would have been. Was that like?
that was probably one of the
was
last
that
days.
one of your last days?
Yeah, but it wasn't their last day because the last day is when I said goodbye to all my favourite teachers.
Yes. Trying to think what other fun moments we've had. At school and our
You weren't
friendship.
there, but I'll tell you something that I did stupidly in S1 or S2.
What's that?
But I remember having this teacher that I wasn't, Mrs. Jew or something like that. She wasn't particularly nice, and we didn't have a nice class. And
What's
she
she
wasn't
teach?
going to let. It's a religious education.
Yes, I remember that. I remember her. I'm pretty sure I had her.
She wasn't letting us out for our lunch, and I had my packed lunch because I think that's when I used to do football at lunches or something. Or it might have been
yeah.
when, might have been possibly when we did table tennis. Possibly, I can't remember one of those things, but it was something like football. She wasn't going to let me out or anyone else out the class, so I had my lunch on me, and I just went and got my wrapper and started eating it in front of her. I just started munching on it, and she was like, "Oh, looks like somebody's already started their lunch," and I was like, "Yep."
Wait, what's her
And
name
then
again?
Mrs. Jew or something. She was old.
Yes, yeah,
And
definitely.
she was literally, she was like, "Oh," and then everyone was like, "Ian," and they were going, everyone was going mental at me for
I
eating
guess
my
you could
wrap.
say
I was just like, "I'm
They were
hungry."
going ham.
Yeah, they were going ham.
Hammy.
They were going proper ham. They were
remember
going mental.
I had her, and then she was. I'm just gonna say it. She was sexist one time, and I'm saying it. She let all the girls out, and all the boys had to stay in.
Oh
Got
yeah,
held
no,
back
she
at
did that
lunch.
with us all the time.
I remember one time they were watching a video, it was a Scottish video, like of some poor place in Glasgow, I think, and then someone said Girden in a very Scottish way down in Glasgow, so everyone in the class started to say Girden, and then she got pissed off.
Yeah, no, there's another time in that I think I might have had her on that time, but I was in religious education or something, and they basically had this broken seat, and it didn't have a sign or nothing at the front, and it looked like it was put together, and I was sharpening my pencil, and I was like, "Oh, I'll have a little seat." When I sat in the seat, the thing went forward, and I went and like I might have face planted the floor or something in front of the entire class. Yeah, that happened.
Oops.
It was funny but embarrassing.
Yes, that would be very embarrassing.
Yeah.
Oh.
I mean, it's not as embarrassing as like leaning back and then completely just falling.
I just thought of something else. I want your input on this. Do you remember the fake accounts that everyone said was Alfie?
Yeah, I think that is something to avoid talking about on the podcast.
I'm just gonna say, who do you think it was? I don't actually know. I thought it was Leon. I thought it was David. I thought it was Alfie. But
I still think it is. I have a feeling it still probably was him.
Wait, who? I said three names.
Alfie,
Alfie.
probably.
I mean, to be fair, I've said this
But
to
I mean,
Jackson.
I don't know.
I don't
can't
care.
say,
I
but,
don't care anymore at this point.
I mean, it's stopped now, and it's
the
I
worst
just-
bit though was that when
it's
they said they were
ended.
gonna do some. I'm not gonna say the word. It starts with an R,
Yeah.
ends with an E, ends with E to a couple of
They'll know the word, but
Women
we can beep this
in our-
out.
in our year. They said they were gonna do some weird stuff. Said they were gonna do something naughty to people in our year, to females in our year. Word begins with
Yeah.
R and ends in E. You can guess what it is. I'm not gonna say it.
No,
yeah,
it's horrible.
and
But
I'm pretty sure.
I won't make it. I'm not going to make any more comment on that because I don't know who it was, and it was all in the past. Everyone changes in their own way.
I remember.
So I think you just got to move on from that and just get on with your life.
I remember that one point in the PE class I was talking about earlier. Jamie Main was saying that one of the girls was crying at some point because he seen them. It got to do with the fake accounts, and the police were like involved. They
Yeah,
went to David's house.
no wonder.
Fair enough. Yeah.
No wonder, like, if
Fair
the
enough, the
person
policeman.
is upset about it.
Yeah.
Because it's obviously, if that were to happen to any of us and we were a girl, it wouldn't be very.
That's very creepy.
It wouldn't it'd be very creepy and disturbing, which can make you up quite upset, and it'll just make you think, why am I deserving this? Because I've not done anything wrong to any of these people.
Remember that time? Were you in Scottish Studies when Alfie or whoever the fake account was messaging like me, and then Andrew Wilkinson messaged the account saying, "Oh, Alfie, come up." And then Alfie said, or whoever was on the account says, "Oh, I'm gonna go out to your class." And then we look out the corridor and Alfie is walking up with his friends.
Yeah, he
Alfie
was.
shot himself and ran away when Andrew walked out.
Yeah, no.
Big Andrew, tall Andrew.
If it wasn't him, I feel bad because he was literally getting chased by
There's
him.
no way. It must have been. That was too convenient.
It was a bit convenient, but at the end of
Anything
the
can happen.
day, it's all in the past. We just got to move on with our lives.
Yeah. Anyways, I think we've been quite a good episode. I'm gonna have to wrap up soon, within the next like 5 minutes, because I still haven't recorded a YouTube video for today on our logo, so I'm gonna have to do that. So, last 5 minutes, Ian, what should we talk about? Anything else? I'm trying to think.
Trying to think of what else.
There
we
was
can
something
talk
else
about.
I thought of and then I forgot when I was talking about the fake account. I can't remember.
Our last days of school. That was a good topic.
What did I do in my last day of school? I can't remember. I remember David Craig on my last day dressed up as a dinosaur, although he came in at the end of lunch when like everyone left. There was like no one there. And then I remember that Lever's video on that. And then I remember the last day. I don't know if you knew this. Adam Ball brought in a bottle of vodka, an empty bottle. It was a Smirnoff bottle.
Wait,
But
he brought an empty. Friends with him.
It was no, it's a bottle of vodka. It was empty though. It was like it had like a
Oh.
dribble in the bottom. It was empty. Yeah. And then he didn't want anyone to see it, so he gave it to me. Then we walked up to the front. All the girls are just staring at me like, "Why have you got a bottle of vodka?" Then Mr. Duncan sees me and takes it. And I get it back at the end of the day. I give it to Adam.
No,
Do you remember the time when I apparently liked Molly?
oh yeah, I remember that very well.
Yes.
A lot of
remember
people,
that.
I remember in S3 or something, people think I don't want to keep saying people's names because I don't think it's fair on them, but
It's kind of
there's
awkward.
a person. Yeah, it's
Oh, yeah.
awkward if they ever see it or anything like that. But there was a girl called Kaylee.
Anyone that I say?
I sat next to her in like
I
my computing
apologise.
class,
Wait, you sat next to
and
who?
Kaylee.
No.
You'll probably know who I'm on about.
Yes, I do.
I'll send you the second name if you don't.
Oh, I do.
I But
don't know.
everyone in the computing class, I would talk to her a bit, and everyone thought I had a big, massive crush. And when there was a fire drill or something, or it was PE or something, everyone crowded around was like, "Oh, you're gonna ask her out?" And I was just like, "No."
That's
No,
so
'cause-
annoying when that
I mean,
happens.
if I did, like, if I did like her, I wouldn't ask her out in front of everyone and then get rejected, because that's 10 times more embarrassing. So
Yes.
I mean, I can't remember if I did have a crush on her or didn't, but I mean, I didn't do anything, because imagine it'd be completely embarrassing just her someone saying, if it was anyone get rejected in front of a big massive crowd, that's pretty embarrassing, like.
I know. Yes, I'm going to wrap up now. Thank you for joining, Ian.
No worries.
yeah, it's
It was
been-
a very good chat.
Very good, in fact. Very long as well.
Yeah.
Anyways.
And before we go, I have to say subscribe to Swanky Swashbucklers.
I was
we
gonna
are
say.
on the road to hopefully 1,000 subscribers at some point, but we are making our way up.
Anyway, yeah, make sure to subscribe to Swanky Swashbucklers. There's a link in the description. When I add a description, I haven't done it to any episode of season 2 yet, and there's also a link in the Discord. Next podcast date will be either the 27th, Saturday the 27th, or Sunday the 28th. But yeah, anyway, once again, thank you, Ian, for joining. And
It
Ian,
was a
question:
pleasure.
are you interested in joining again? I say this to everyone that's joined for the first time. You interested in being
Hey,
another
why
episode
not?
teacher?
Why not?
Why not? Exactly. So hopefully we will see Ian again, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye bye.
Bye bye.